Previously on Skyrim.
You were talking to that murderous savage, and then he escaped. What are you hiding?
Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me.
Greetings, outsider. If you have some business here, speak it.
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
None of you will be alive to tell it. I hope I didn't scare you.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul into our mortal fold. Some may prefer an eternity in his hunting grounds, but I crave the fellowship of Sovngarde.
Yes, I have something special for you. But it's not for everyone to hear. Meet me in the Underforge tonight. We will speak more. I forget that you've never seen it.
Finally, I'm going to become a werewolf. Probably the most badass thing to ever happen in Skyrim before the Dawnguard DLC was released. So I met up with Skjor in the Underforge as he mentioned.
Are you prepared?
To become a werewolf? Heck yeah, let's go. I had to partake in this blood ritual wherein I am to drink the blood of a beast so that I can become one. Man, the things I do to become one, I can't even stand the smell of it in real life, let alone drink it. And it's done. I've finally become a werewolf. After my first transformation, I somehow find myself in the woods with Aela. Good to see I still had my clothes on. Wouldn't want to let the ladies know I'm no longer available. Don't worry, Aela, it's not you, it's me.
We even have a celebration planned for you.
Aela says she and Skjor threw a celebration for me, and that we would kill all the Silverhand inside Gallows Rock.
I think you've met them before. We're going to slaughter them. All of them.
And slaughter we did. Phew, what a celebration. I almost got myself killed like 7 times. But alas, it was done. We've killed their leader. Unfortunately, and luckily for me, Skjor was killed in the process. And it wasn't the Skinner that killed him. It was his ego that killed himself.
He should not have come without a shield brother.
Serves him right.
The Silver Hand has been scouring the world for more pieces of Wuthrad.
Aela then told me to go to the rift because another group of the Silver Hand has another piece of Wuthrad. So before I went to do that mission, I wanted to go back to Whiterun first to sell some of the loot and to get Lydia to follow us again so we're not alone when we're on a journey.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
So I took the carriage from Windhelm back to Whiterun.
There once was a hero named Ragnar.
Kinda forgot that I still have the Ring of Hersine with me and couldn't take it off because of the curse, and so I had an accident. An accident I am happy I had. So after my incident, we got back to Whiterun, sold some loot, got Lydia to follow us again, and met with Isolde. She doesn't know it yet, but I will marry her someday.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
And we're off to Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
I think the Silverhand knew I was coming for them and tipped off the RNG gods because... Yep, a dragon. But luckily a low level one, so nothing I can't handle. After that's done, I went straight to Falder's Tooth for Ael's mission. And well, you guessed it, more killing. But man, I wasn't enjoying this one because I think I was too under-leveled for this dungeon. I just kept dying. And dying. But in the end, we prevailed. We killed the leader of this group and got the Wuthrad fragment. Time to return to Aela.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? Another piece of glory. Good work, shield brother.
Surely this is the last bit, right?
I've been hearing rumors of Silver Hand activity.
God damn. I don't mind the missions. I just really miss the fast travel. We're off to the north this time around. To Dawnstar we go.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
As soon as we got to Fort Fellhammer, the Silver Hand already expected our arrival, but again, nothing we couldn't handle. Lucky for us, this dungeon was split into 2 levels. The bottom level, a quarry, and the upper level, the Chamber of the Chief, so this dungeon was fairly the fastest one because I just skipped the first level. We're back again at Yervaskar to finish the quest, and this time, things were different.
But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you.
Kodlak eventually found out about our little revenge scheme, so I spoke to Kodlak and well, he had this to say.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
On my way to Glenmoral Coven, I remembered yet again that I still had the cursed ring of Hircine. And since it was on the way, well, let's go pay a visit to an old friend.
You... why?
Also, I thought we were in a cave. How the heck is there a big-ass moon on the background? Anyway, I was supposed to kill Sinding here, but he offered a counter deal and the thought of having a werewolf ally was just too good to pass on. So we teamed up and took care of the other hunters sent by Hircine. And yet, Hircine was impressed about it.
You continue to amuse and impress.
On my way yet again to Glenmoral Coven, I also found the Arcade Priest's journal lying deep inside a cave next to a word wall. I wonder what it was doing there. Alright, finally Glenmoral Coven. So I was asked to kill and get the head of a witch. Kodlak never mentioned how many heads though, so I only got 1. But I did still clear it out by killing the other witches in the coven. And while I was in the area, I finally took out the bandit camp the Jarl of Falkreath was asking me to do. Nothing 2 arrows to the chest can't do. I went back to Falkreath to finish all the missions I got way back in episode 5, and finally, I can purchase a home.
I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
It's time to build our home. Not too shabby for a first home. It is kinda small though, so we will expand on it next time. But now, it's time to head back to Whiterun. Let's finish this companion questline once and for all.